Hello everyone and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes, and today I'm going to be showing you how I like to make my very simple homemade double chocolate ice cream. Now there's no machine necessary and it's very simple, very few ingredients, and most definitely going to be a crowd pleaser. So I'm going to be making this in my standing mixer today, but you can most definitely use a handheld electric whisk. That will work perfectly fine as well, because you will need to beat your heavy cream to stiff peaks. So most definitely you will need a machine, or else it'll take a really long time to get it to that consistency. So the ingredients you'll be needing today are very few. Here we have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You're going to need a heavy whipping cream that's 35% fat or more. Here we have half a cup of unsweetened cocoa. You also are going to need 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Here I have half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Any chocolate chips of your choice will do. And here I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, so into our mixer we're going to add our sweetened condensed milk. One of my favorite parts of this recipe. Just want to make sure you get everything out of there. Okay. Then we're going to add in our vanilla extract, our heavy whipping cream, and you want to make sure when making ice cream, any homemade ice cream like this, that you use your heavy whipping cream right out of the fridge. You don't want to leave it out at room temperature. You need it to be very, very cold. So that's definitely a tip you want to keep in mind. So now we're going to mix this until nice firm peaks. We're not looking for soft peaks, we're looking for firm peaks. But do not overmix heavy whipping cream because it will turn into butter. So just keep an eye on it and keep mixing, and I'll show you what it looks like once we get there and the consistency you're looking for. So let's start mixing. Okay, so my mixture took 6 minutes on a high speed to reach this consistency. As you can see, it is nice and firm here. Okay, so we're going to remove our whisk attachment. Okay, set this aside. And I'm just going to quickly show you here the consistency. See? There. All right. Now we're going to add in our cocoa. If you find that your cocoa has a lot of lumps, just make sure that you sift it. Okay. And we're just going to mix this with our spatula gently, not to lose any of the volume. Now you might wonder, why aren't we using melted chocolate in this mixture now? I find with the sweetened condensed milk, it is a bit sweet. So that's why I root to using the cocoa powder. Most definitely makes a big difference. Just use the in the middle around method and you will be okay. You won't deflate your heavy cream. And make sure that you don't see any visible little cocoa powder chunks or anything like that. You want a nice smooth ice cream. Okay, so I removed my bowl from my standing mixer so it would be easier to mix. And now that we have everything nice and incorporated, we have a nice creamy mixture here. There's no visible cocoa powder, chunks, nothing. It is perfect. So as I said, if your cocoa does seem to have like a lot of chunks in it, just make sure you sift it. It is always a good idea to sift your cocoa. I didn't because mine looked very good, very fine, and I actually just recently purchased it. And so that's why I didn't do it, but it is safe to always sift your cocoa just to be on the safe side. So now we're going to add in our chocolate chips. Just scatter them in there. Give them a nice mix. And now you want to make sure that you have a freezer safe container, something that will be airtight. Okay. Okay, that's good. You don't need to mix that too much. Now I'm going to get my container. Okay, so now put a lid on it. And seal it tightly. Okay, and now I'm going to leave this in for about 8 hours. Okay, so now we're going to freeze this, and I'll let you know what it looks like as soon as the 8 hours are done. Now, if you leave it longer than 8 hours, it's even better, so the longer the better. But 8 hours is usually the perfect time to be able to serve it. So now let's freeze it, and I'll let you know what it looks like as soon as it's done. Okay, so it's been 7 hours and I feel that it is ready to be open, and it's ready for us to try. So if you can see, it's nice and firm here. Right? Okay, so what I have here is some very warm, between warm and hot water, just so we can scoop out our ice cream. Ice cream scoop. It is nice and firm. It is the perfect texture for sure. Now just look at this. It is perfection, perfect consistency, just wonderful, perfect color of chocolate, perfect amount of chocolate, and most definitely, now it's time to try it. Okay, so now we're ready to try our ice cream. The consistency is just perfection. It is just the perfect amount of chocolate. The chocolate chips give it that little extra deliciousness. It is so, so good. You must try it. It is nothing compared to buying chocolate ice cream at the grocery store. Not at all. I really hope you guys give this a try. It is so creamy, so delicious, and definitely so easy and inexpensive to make. So that's about it. So simple, and you have yourself a nice amount of chocolate ice cream to eat with your family. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to share it with your family, share it with your friends, and enjoy the recipe. And if you want to see any other ice cream recipes, just let me know down below. And in the description box will be the full recipe. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can receive all my future delicious uploads. And that's about it. So I'll see you on my next video. Enjoy. Bye everyone.